Hello, hello, hello. All right, we're working. Lisa Zimmer here. Thanks for joining me today. I am Lisa Zimmer. I am a doTERRA Blue Diamond with a company called doTERRA Essential Oils and Essential Oil Infused Products. Hey, Connie. Hi from the Catskill Mountains. Yay! So glad you joined us. Hope your weather's still beautiful there. It's gorgeous here today. You guys are going to get serenaded by the Eureka High School band. So hopefully you enjoyed the serenade today from the Eureka High School band. Hi, Debbie. All right, we're going to dig in. We got some good stuff to talk about today. Be sure to invite your friends and tag your friends. Not very many people on today. Hopefully I'm in the right place. All right, today is Thursday, September 17th. Hey, Rainy Ray. And I am going to share with you some tips about the products that you may have just gotten from convention. So doTERRA launched some new products and I want to go over the diffusers with you. Okay, so I want to give you a good visual of some of the size differences of the new diffusers and how to use them. This one's plugged in. Hold on just a minute. All right, so this is the Dawn diffuser, and it is sold out, but it will come back in stock. You can plan on, this is a humidifier slash diffuser. You can plan on this baby selling out just like the Pilot Travel Diffuser every time this baby comes in, right? So get a size difference between, what's this small white one called? I forget. La Luz? La Luz, right? I don't have the bottom on it, but see the size difference? Huge, right? This sucker's huge. And here's the Rome. We're going to talk about why it's called Rome, okay? So this baby's huge. So what you do, very, very simple. It was a little confusing, but luckily I followed the directions. I cleaned this out so I could use it. All right, so it's going to come with tape. Your humidifier, Dawn humidifier, comes with tape holding some components together. Take that tape off. And I promise it's so simple, you don't even need directions. You put the top part on, your oils and water go in the top part, easy peasy, and you put the lid on and you press the button. So super, super simple, but I wanted you to see how big this awesome thing is. For those of you that bought the Barbie doll, we call it the Barbie doll bathtub diffuser, that I love. It's like a 2,000 milliliter diffuser because we didn't have one like this before, right? I was using that one. I love this even better. So as soon as these come back in, I'm going to replace all my Barbie doll bathtub diffusers with the Dawn diffuser. I like that it shoots straight up versus out. Now I'll use the Barbie doll bathtub diffuser in my kitchen because in my kitchen I don't want diffusers that shoot straight up, and that seems to be all we have from doTERRA. So I'll use my Barbie doll bathtub diffuser this winter in my kitchen. In fact, I have it going right now. It's filled with citrus bloom and elevation for positivity and uplifting. All right, so make sure you get Dawn diffusers for every bedroom in your house for this winter. You can use it all the time, right? Especially if you're on the West Coast or where it's dry in the desert. You can use your Dawn diffuser all year round. I'm already using it here in Illinois. I have a window air conditioner unit in my master bedroom because I have a big old house, and it kind of dries out the room, and so I have it in there already, all right? So let's talk about La Luz now. Love it. Petite, pretty, clean, white, awesome. Okay, super simple. La Luz. This baby, the Rome diffuser, again, really simple to use. Just put your oils and water in here and put your top on. This baby's heavy. This is stone. It's gorgeous. If you look up close, it's absolutely gorgeous. This is the same material that my swimming pool at my Florida condo is made out of. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a stone, and it's got beautiful flecks of gray and amber and gold and very, very slight, so it goes with any decor. All right, so what makes this super, super cool is, excuse me, it's rechargeable. So you literally can charge this and move it anywhere. So guess what diffuser? I'm going to rename the room. Ready? Guess what diffuser is going to be on every kitchen island on the planet? Right? We're going to charge this baby, and then we're going to put it on our kitchen counter, kitchen island, and no cord. How cool is that? I cannot wait. I'm going to take that to Florida. I don't have an island here in Illinois. I got a little kitchen here. All right, so get your diffusers. So those are available when you order your convention kit, right? Your convention kit is what, $165, and then you can add on the diffusers. The Dawn is sold out, but when it comes back, it's going to be like the Pilot. It's probably going to be sold out a lot, all right? All right, so got a lot of compliments on my hair recently, so I just want to reiterate what products I use. I only use doTERRA. I have tried other things. Anytime someone suggests something else, I try it to see what it's like, not because I want to find something new, but because I want to find out if I need something different or if anything's better, right? And every single time, I find out that my doTERRA is the best for me, all right? So all I use is the shampoo, conditioner, and then I did not even use the root to tip serum today. You see how shiny and glossy my hair is? That is simply doTERRA shampoo, conditioner, and I blew it out with a big brush, right? You probably notice in my videos I almost never do my hair, right? But I washed my hair and blew it out, and this is solely doTERRA hair care. Now in my large 1 liter shampoo bottle, those are not available, but the small bottles are available right now. So order your small bottle of shampoo. I put in the large 1 liter an entire bottle of rosemary oil. An entire bottle of rosemary, right? Rosemary helps stimulate hair growth. It's great for a healthy scalp. What else is rosemary good for? Let's look in my book, all right? Rosemary is good for respiratory support, right? So another reason that my family is making sure that we use rosemary every day and we get it through our shampoo. I wash my hair every other day. It's great for, this is rosemary oil. It's great for prostate health and nighttime urination. What's that mean, right? Healthy prostate and some great oils to apply to the abdomen at night if you have to get up to go to the bathroom during the middle of the night. Help build that system in your body by applying rosemary, cypress, and balance oil to the abdomen and lower back. Help strengthen your, what are they? Help strengthen what? I just lost the word for it. Urinary tract system, kidneys, bladder. All right, so rosemary, cypress, balance. A great roller is 10 to 20 drops of each in a 10 milliliter roller topped off with fractionated coconut oil. Allie says, do you just dump the oil right in the bottle? Yep, I dumped the whole, I used a couple pumps of the shampoo first for like a week, and then I dumped the entire bottle in and shook it up. Yep. All right, so rosemary benefits: respiratory support, prostate support, urinary health, nighttime urination, hair loss and dandruff, memory and focus, mental, adrenal, and chronic fatigue, helps with liver and kidney support, helps balance dopamine. Helps balance dopamine. Rosemary supports healthy elimination. Thanks, Linda. All right. Liver and kidneys helps with nervousness, sadness, and helping balance dopamine. Muscle and bones also helps with jet lag. All right, so lots of benefits for rosemary, including healthy hair, right? So doTERRA hair care. And then I use the root to tip serum a couple times a week. That helps with the scalp health, hair health, split ends, everything. Betty says, when I go get my hair cut, my doTERRA hair products go with me. Hey, Christy, I'm using this book, the Essential Life book. The current edition I have is 6th edition. I think that's the newest. And then I'm not sure when they're coming out with a new one. I heard spring. And then I also like the Essential Life app. I'm not an affiliate for that company, so they don't pay me to share that with you. I just love that book. I always come back to it. It's one of my favorites. All right, Dina says, do you get all those benefits even when you put it on your hair? Absolutely. Can someone help Dina and answer for her what happens when you put oils that get on your body anywhere? What happens? What happens? All right. Oh, look at you, Linda. Linda's on the ball today. Inhalation is the #1 method of delivery. So you're inhaling it. You're also, that rosemary is going all over your body. And when it gets on your skin, it absorbs into your skin in 22 seconds, travels throughout your whole body in 22 minutes, and goes throughout your entire bloodstream. All right. Love it, love it, love it. We also have a great recipe called the mermaid spray. I haven't been using that lately because my hair was growing like crazy. I cut a bunch off, and so I'll probably go back and start using the mermaid spray. So I forget what it is, but the traditional rule of thumb is that people's hair grows like a 1/16 of an inch every month. Mine grows close to an inch a month. All right, close to an inch a month, which is unheard of. We have lots of members with those same testimonials because we have before and after 30-day pictures using doTERRA's hair care. I use doTERRA's hair care and then their amazing lifelong vitality vitamin pack. That's why my hair looks like this. Right, so I'm using the shampoo and conditioner to get the benefits from the outside in, and I'm using the vitamin pack to get the benefits from the inside out. My fingernails and hair grow crazy. I just chopped these fingernails off a few days ago down to the very, very bottom, so there was no white showing because I was traveling and I just didn't like it. They were bothering me. And it's only been a couple days, and see how the white's already grown back already? That's just in a few days. That's from the Lifelong Vitality Pack vitamins, PB Assist probiotics, and doTERRA's Terrazyme. All right, we want to take care of ourselves from the inside out, but also from the outside in. All right, so we talked about hair. Let's talk about skin. It's time for me to get back on the wagon on skin. I looked at a picture that I took this week, a selfie, and it wasn't good lighting. And then I didn't have a filter on. I've gotten a lot of sun damage this summer. I don't know if you can see it on camera. You can see some freckles, but I got a lot of sun damage this summer. Just came back from Florida with some friends and was in the pool and at the beach all day. Got a nice sunburn on my lower back because I never show my lower back. Apparently it was new to the sun. And so I got a little too much sun and I've done some sun damage. So let's talk about that. All right, so what am I going to do to get back on track for my skin? Right, for my skin. Hey, Sarah's asking what the mermaid spray is. When we're done here, Sarah, come back into this group, Yay Oils Public Education, and type mermaid in the search bar, and the mermaid spray pops up. All right, so what am I going to do to help my skin get back on track, right, from the sun damage and all the summer damage that I've done? So first of all, I'm going to get back on the wagon with using my doTERRA Reveal system. It's a 2-step system, like a mini microdermabrasion. It's amazing, right? It helps with exfoliation and it makes your face feel like a baby's butt when you're done, right? So I'm going to do the Reveal system. Yarrow Palm. Yarrow Palm is what my mom puts around the lower part of her mouth. And you've seen pictures for my mom. She's 76 and she now wears no foundation whatsoever. She uses Immortelle all over her face. It also helps with her eye health. And then she uses Yarrow Palm all over the bottom. All right. I'm going to continue the same. And then I'm going to include, I need to use doTERRA's Virage Hydrating Serum. I haven't used that in months for some reason. I ran out in my bathroom and I never refilled it, and I've got plenty of them. I just got off the habit. So I'm going to be using at night Virage Hydrating Serum, Immortelle, and then I'm going to start alternating and adding some other skin rollers back in. You all know my skincare routine probably, not you all, some of you. Tell me in the comments what oils you think I'm going to start incorporating back into my routine that I have fallen off the wagon with. It hasn't been that long that I've fallen off the wagon, probably just the last month since being back. Every time I fly back and forth or do a trip from Illinois to Florida, I fall off my routine. Allie is saving her points for Immortelle. So Immortelle's out of stock right now, but you'll be able to get it with your points for free when it's back in. I do not dilute the Immortelle roller. When I first started, I could not use Immortelle for a couple years because I was still so filled with toxins and poor health from not using the Lifelong Vitality Pack, the PBCS probiotics, and the Terrazyme and the Zendocrine complex. I just started being able to use doTERRA's Immortelle within the last year. All right, so Immortelle is 100% pure essential oils. And when I would put it all over my face, I would react to frankincense and helichrysum, and that's in Immortelle with a rash. All right, so I did not use Immortelle for a long time. If you get Immortelle and it's your first time using it use it on a small area and see how your skin handles it because it is pure essential oils. If you get a little skin irritation, take that roller and break it up into 3 rollers. You just pop the rollerball top off and pour it between the 3 10 milliliter rollers, right? Keep a third in the existing bottle, put another third in another bottle, and another third in another bottle, and ideally top it off with jojoba oil because that's great for the skin and won't clog pores. Yay, Susie got a bunch. Suzanne got a bunch. I'm having you guess what other doTERRA essential oils I love to use all over my face. All right, and I have fallen off the wagon. Rose, neroli, jasmine, and rose, neroli, jasmine, frankincense, immortelle, and then blue tansy. All right, blue tansy. So I just alternate those. I'm using Frank or Immortelle every night, but I need to get back on the wagon with rose, neroli, and I think this Divana is good for skin. I need to go find my notes. The new Divana oil is good for skin. I'm kind of cherishing the bergamot, mint, tulsi, holy basil, and Divana. And last week's video was all about these oils. So you can revisit last week's video for the benefits of these, all right? I don't want to do the exact same video again this week. Kind of cherishing these, so I've only been using them a little bit because we can't order them again yet because of shipping issues with India and the current health crisis causing so many shipping issues. All right, so rose, neroli, jasmine, frank, immortelle. Did you know that copaiba oil stimulates collagen? So I take 2 copaiba soft gels every night at bedtime, but I need to get copaiba oil back in my routine for my skin. Yes, Divana is good for the skin. So you know what? I'm going to add that in my routine for all over my face. Christy says, what can you use for eye support besides Immortelle? Well, that's a good question, Christy. So I'm going to grab this book. You can get these off oillife.com or Amazon. So grab your book, load the app to your phone, and you're going to type in eye. You're going to type in eye, E-Y-E-I. So I'm going to go to my book and I'm going to look up E-Y-E-I. All right, and I'm going to see what oils are good for the eyes. Immortelle, frankincense, lavender, Zendocrine. Interesting, right? Zendocrine. And then you can go to there's a few more oils listed. Sandalwood is good for the eyes. Cypress. You can go then to the detailed pages, 327 or 349, and look up more information about the eyes. You could look up eye conditions. So, for example, I have to have cataract surgery, and oils that are great for keeping your eyes healthy from that situation: lemongrass, clary sage, cardamom, immortelle, and black pepper. Right? Dab them around the eyes with a hydrating cream or Immortelle hydrating barrage serum or carrier oil. Right? Um, Sarah says, where does it say copaiba stimulates collagen? You can Google that. All right. I heard Lang Lang good for eye area. Excellent. Good to know. All right. So lots of places to find this information, not just these books. So Google is your best friend as well. And then what else was I going to tell you about? Oh, so if those of you haven't heard, my cataracts, I'm only 48 and shouldn't have cataracts, right? So why do I have cataracts at 48? Prednisone. Prednisone. All right. So I was given prednisone for respiratory, for asthma. I no longer have asthma thanks to the respiratory support that I've received. I had asthma from age 4 to 42. I got my oil 6 years ago. From age 4 to 42, I had asthma. Right. So prednisone, using prednisone caused cataracts. Pretty scary, huh? All right, let's go look up. I'm going to see copaiba. Lots of benefits for copaiba. Sarah, if you have this book, The Collagen Production is right here in this book on page 99. Copaiba is good for aging skin and collagen production. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You may think I'm a genius. I'm not. I just use a book. All right, so Essential Life has that right in there for you, Sarah. So make sure you have that book, the 6th edition at the very least. Okay, I don't think the other new version's out yet. Let's go back to our diffusers and talk about the importance of diffusing right now. Super, super important to keep the air clean. What are some oils we can use to keep the air that we're breathing clean and healthy, right? So first of all, I love this blend, bergamot, cassia, and spearmint. I put it, I think I put, let's see, 4 ounces. I put I can't remember, like 3 bottles bergamot, 3 bottles spearmint, and 2 cassia. I'd have to look again. I got to do the math. You can do math. You can just look at the milliliters and a full bottle of the large oils, 15 milliliter. Just do math. You're smart. I trust you. So I do bergamot, cassia, and spearmint, and then I just pump this into, there's no coconut oil in it. I'm just reusing a coconut oil bottle. Then I pump this into my diffuser. The reason I love this is it smells like a homey, like candly scent, and we don't want to use those candles anymore because they are bad. Candles, bad. All right, candles, very bad. All right, so Sarah, if copaiba's in your book, it should say that in there. If not, I would definitely get an updated 6th edition version. All right, so what are some other good oils that we're using right now to keep the air clean? Right, On Guard, Breathe, Purify, Harvest Spice. Oh, the list is endless. All right, so what's my favorite like uplifting blend right now? This is one right now that I'm not going without ever. Right? In fact, I'm going to use it right now. So Citrus Bloom, you cannot get on a regular basis. Hopefully you got it when it was out. All right, Citrus Bloom, put it in my hands. Smell. I'm not putting it all over my neck and chest. I will rub it through my hair. All right, so I can get the diffuser effects of my hair all day. So when I move around and smell it, I'm going to have positive, healthy, emotional benefits. So that's just, I have a little bit on my hand and I'm rubbing it through my hair. That was Citrus Bloom. Next, I'm going to do Elevation. This is in my diffusers every day right now. All right, for positivity, right, happiness, I want to smell it. Elevation elevates your mood. I am going to be out in the sun maybe later today. So if I wasn't, I would put elevation right here on my forehead and across, and it helps with positivity and uplifting. I would rub it on my neck. I would rub it on my chest. I do rub them on my wrist because the inside of my wrist don't see the sun. But if I go for a walk today, I do not want, I'm going to rub the elevation through my hair. If I go for a walk today, these are filled with citrus oils. And citrus oils are so healthy for your mood, right? Linda says, don't you love it when you turn your head and smell something amazing? I do, right? So my hair smells fantastic now. Citrus Bloom and Elevation. Allie says Harvest Spice is her new favorite. And I think that might be sold out now. But yes, when they come out with these specials like Citrus Bloom, Harvest Spice, the convention kit, you have got to stock up on them right away because they will sell out. All right. I want to talk to you about a little mishap I had the last 2 nights. So, you know how much I love prescriptions. Not. I took a prescription for a sinus infection, a respiratory infection, in August of 2011. I am still dealing with side effects of those 5 pills I took 9 years ago. So I took a drug called Levaquin or levofloxacin, the generic version. It's a fluoroquinolone antibiotic, and I'm what they call a floxy. I am someone that was severely damaged by the side effects and dangers of those drugs. All right, you can Google it. I was floxed, Floxed. I suffered brain damage and severe pain and physical damage to the point where I was disabled and required a wheelchair in public. I suffered with that for 1,000 days. I was disabled for 3 years. I found doTERRA, figured out what to use, and got my life back, but I still suffer side effects. One of the side effects being fluoroquinolone antibiotics damage your coronary arteries. Google it. And so the last 2 nights, I've suffered with coronary artery spasms. It feels like you're having a heart attack. Normally, I manage them. I get them every other month, every couple months, and I'll have them for a few seconds, maybe up to a minute. While my heart is spasming, I will use an antispasmodic oil called marjoram. I'll put it on my hands and I'll rub it over my heart, and it calms the spasms, all right? Unfortunately, the last 2 nights that didn't work, so they've increased. Stress and anxiety increases them. Weirdly enough, the last 2 nights I haven't been very stressed at all. But unfortunately, probably age, I am really stressed about this cataract surgery. All right. So I spent last night in the ER. Yay! Levaquin, the gift that keeps on giving. So if you haven't figured it out yet, I want to keep you from ever having to take prednisone and ending up with cataracts at age 48 unnecessarily. I want to keep you from taking a fluoroquinolone antibiotic and ending up in a wheelchair. Or if you think, because you've taken them before, I don't have any side effects, I don't want you to discover down the road that your heart arteries have been damaged because you were not educated on the dangerous side effects of fluoroquinolone antibiotics. Heart damage is a little disappointing, right? One of the other side effects I have that I haven't noticed for a couple months, thank God, and I think it's because of Terrazyme, it destroyed the collagen in my whole body, right? So my skin was actually sagging. In fact, I still have some. I have normal aging, but I also still have some sagging skin. Collagen holds your trachea in place. So thanks to Levaquin, my trachea dislodges on its own and I start choking to death. You can't swallow when your trachea dislodges, so you start choking on your own saliva. I have to pop my trachea back into place. I've been taking high doses of Terrazyme, or digestive enzymes, to help with weight management, right? Because it helps with cortisol, it helps with cellulite, it helps with digestive, it helps with hair, skin, nails. Terrazyme helps with everything. I've been taking, it also helps with collagen. I've been taking high doses of Terrazyme and I have not noticed, I bet you it's been 3 months maybe or more, I have not noticed my trachea dislodging. All right, so I hope I've scared you really, really bad as far as taking unnecessary prescriptions. Try with all your might, when possible, to find a natural solution. If it is a life-saving event, please ask your doctor for a different antibiotic other than a fluoroquinolone antibiotic. I don't want anyone else to suffer long term with your trachea dislodging, damaging your heart arteries, and having to deal with any of those other lovely side effects. All right. All right, what else I want to talk about is how I came back from my trip this last week and thought I gained back all the weight that I lost before I left, right? So you know, with the 3 Terrazyme on an empty stomach, when you wake up, 3 Terrazyme on an empty stomach when you go to bed, taking Zendocrine Complex 1 to twice a day, and adding peppermint soft gel to that routine, along with Lifelong Vitality Pack, probiotics, right? All the normal stuff. And then fasting at night. I lost 7 pounds before I left for that trip, right? So I was pretty excited. I was down to a 138, all right? I got back from my trip and I was almost to my weight when I gave birth to Jackson. Now keep in mind, I was a lot smaller then. I was also very sick throughout my entire pregnancy, but I gave birth to Jackson, I believe I was 154 pounds. When I got back from my trip that night of traveling all day, I weighed myself and I weighed 150 pounds. I put 12 pounds back on in like 5 days. Well, it turned out I was like, that's not even possible. I didn't even eat that bad. I didn't do hardly anything. It turned out to be water weight. All right. So, what did I do? I knew it was water weight because I'm an intelligent person, but also I could see it on my body. When I took my bra off at night, I could see huge indentions all over my body. So I was retaining water from flying and from probably eating a lot of salt on the trip, right? Because I don't normally eat much salt. So I made sure and used cypress oil. I was massaging it. I would put citrus bloom lotion all over my body. You could use doTERRA's Spa Hand and Body Lotion if you don't have citrus bloom. And I was massaging multiple drops of cypress into my legs, into my abdomen, on my arms, on the bottoms of my feet. Today I weighed myself and I'm 140. I only really gained back 2 pounds. All right. It was water weight. And Linda said grapefruit. Yes, yes, yes. You could add grapefruit to that. I didn't because I don't have grapefruit upstairs. All right. But here's what else I did wrong. When I got back from my trip, I was out of my routine. On my trip, I was out of my routine. I did not drink on my trip or since I've been home because I'm an idiot sometimes. I have not drank my grapefruit, lemon, and cinnamon bark in my water. In fact, I don't even have anything in my water right now. Right? That's how easily I get out of a routine. I know you do it too, so we can cheer each other on and get back on track. So I'm going to make sure and put citrus oils and cinnamon bark in my water. I want to show you a little trick I did. So I'm super, I don't want to say lazy. I'm not lazy. I like to be super efficient. Okay. So I finally broke down. I got these little droppers. This dropper fits a 5 ml. I think I just got them on Amazon. And then, of course, I have my 15 ml Amazon. All right, I got tired of opening the lids on 3 different bottles of oil to put it in my water every day. And cinnamon bark, God love it, is kind of a pain in the rump because I only want 1 drop cinnamon in my water. And for whatever reason, excuse me, I always end up with cinnamon on the sides of the bottle. I end up getting it on my fingers and I end up touching my face somewhere. Cinnamon's hot. Anyone ever get cinnamon where they don't want it? Cinnamon's a hot oil. Well, I got tired of making that mistake. So I broke down and I did a dropper. So now I can control my cinnamon drops much better. I popped the dropper top off and I'm using a dropper bottle, right? So I have a dropper of cinnamon and then I went ahead and mixed this citrus oil dropper with lemon, grapefruit, tangerine, wild orange, lime. I feel like I'm missing one. Must have been white grapefruit. I added the rest of the white grapefruit in here. All right, so I just took all my citrus oils, put them in here, even distribution. You can do math. This is 250 drops in a 15 ml. So just take whatever number of oils and divide 250 by that number of oils, and that's how many drops you're going to put in here. There's no coconut oil or anything. It's just straight oil. And I can drop it into my water now easily, and I don't have to take the lids off a million different bottles, right? Linda says, oh, poor Linda. You don't even want to know where I managed to get cinnamon. Cinnamon's hot. So what do we do if we get cinnamon or another hot oil where we don't want it? right? Green mandarin's in my tray, and so I can't decide if I put green mandarin in this one or not. So Melanie probably nailed it. Green mandarin's probably in there too. What do we do if we get a hot oil where we don't want it? We go grab our vegetable oil, our coconut oil, any of our oily oils, or milk, right? Milk's got fat in it. It'll help dilute that. Back quick. Organize as we go. I talked about cypress. Oh, here we go. My cardiovascular dropper bottle. I don't know if you can read that. Cardiovascular dropper bottle. So the margin wasn't working for my coronary artery spasms. It wasn't calming them. So I went and grabbed, I don't know if you remember, but a couple weeks ago, I took 10 of my most needed Symphony of Cells protocols. One of them is a cardiovascular protocol. I can't tell you what's in it for copyright reasons. You do have to get the Symphony of Cells. It's just a little workbook. It's super cheap. It's like 10, 12 bucks. Ordered on truewellness.com. TRUWELLNESS, truewellness.com. Ordered this, and I had a cardiovascular dropper made up. So I think I put 15 drops of each oil in here that's on the protocol, and then coconut oil. And then I just took this, squeezed some in my hand, and rubbed it all over my chest. Within 5 to 10 minutes, it calmed down. Unfortunately, I didn't think of that until I got back from the emergency room. All right, so spent 2.5 hours in the emergency room for them to say, oh, we can't find anything. It's TRUWELLNESS.com. No E. Yep, Linda's got it. Yay. All right, so unfortunately, I didn't think of that right away. So spent 2.5 hours in the emergency room, probably racked up a good bill for them to say, oh, we can't find anything, go see your doctor. Okay, so hate it when that happens. But nonetheless, I didn't want to be the moron who was so obsessed with her natural options that I keeled over from a heart attack, right? So I still go for health care when all else fails, okay? So better to be safe than sorry. Don't be a ding dong and keel over from a heart attack because you're being stubborn, right? I want to talk about how staying on track with my supplements is working for me, because it is. I have not fallen off the wagon with my supplements, all right? So I have these trays around the house. I have 2 trays now. So my one tray is all ready to go. This has really helped stay on track because I just pop open the tray, grab, grab, grab. Me taking off the lids off of multiple bottles is a good way to get me off the wagon, right? So I'm staying on track with the supplements. Okay, staying on track with the supplements. I do want to tell you about taking Copaiba soft gels and Serenity soft gels at night and how I really think those are good for everyone. I've seen a tremendous improvement. I'm out of peppermint soft gels the last couple nights, but I've seen a tremendous improvement with healthy elimination every morning by taking 2 Copaiba soft gels and 2 Serenity soft gels at bedtime, and I sleep like a rock star. All right. I got the trays at convention last year. In fact, you can get the same trays in green, which I wish I had, versus the purple. You can get the trays in green from the if you registered for a convention ticket, they were in the swag shop. They might be sold out by now. I don't know. All right, so what else should we talk about? Loving these cute little products that were in the convention kit. All right, so make sure you get your convention kit. Make sure you get the doTERRA, not doTERRA, the Symphony of Cells book from truewellness.com and go through and pick out. You don't have to do 10. I did 10 dropper bottles of my top needed recipes for the family. Immunity, respiratory, hormonal, cardiovascular. I don't remember what the others are, but those are the ones we've been using the most. And I did 10 because I had a tray that fit these bottles and there were 10 holes. So I wanted to fill all 10 holes. So I did 10 of the protocols. All right. Dropper bottles, folks. Dropper bottles and trays. We got to keep making this easier so we remember to use our oils, okay? I do have in one of my rooms, when my citrus bloom got down to about half, I filled the other half with elevation. So I only have to have one bottle next to my diffuser, and you just pop off the orifice. That's this little thing right here. Pop that off. You can use a butter knife, you can use whatever. Pop that off, pour the oil in, put it back on, right? So now I see that this citrus bloom is half empty. So I'm going to pour half of my elevation into this, and I'll have a second diffuser bottle. Again, so I don't have to take two lids off. I just have one. All right? Keep things simple so you remember to use them. When I traveled, that's missing. All right, when I travel, I have slowly but surely worked my way through 5 milliliter bottles. When I have oils that are 5 milliliter bottles and they're empty, I clean them out, clean them up, and I recycle them. So when I traveled, I did not take elevation and citrus bloom with me. I took an empty 5 milliliter and filled it half with citrus bloom, half with elevation, and this was my diffuser blend on my trip. All right, it made my bag lighter. Ooh, let's talk about travel with oils, folks. Let's talk about oils and travel. My friends had a little debacle thanks to a very unkind American Airlines worker who was well, we had a lot of trouble. We had a lot of trouble on this trip with not the kindest folks. All right, so let me tell you about the one that was security. All right, let's talk about security. So I've traveled for 6 years and I fly every single month. All right, I travel a lot thanks to doTERRA. I love it. All right, and I have never had a problem with security and oils. Okay, they have never required me to keep all my oils in the 1 quart baggie. I got so many bad travel stories this time, right? Thank God we had our oils to keep us sane. All right, so let's talk about security at this one airport. Somebody was having a bad day in TSA, and she decided that the oils counted for toiletries. So she made my friends stand there for 10 minutes and try to fit their toiletries and their oils in a 1 quart baggie. It was not happening. They finally ended up having to buy a checked bag just for oils and toiletries. Luckily, they were going to the same place, so they checked one bag and put all their stuff in it, right? So that has never happened to me. I went through a different line, and I had 4 quart baggies of oil in my carry-on suitcase and a 5th in my purse. All right, so what am I going to do? Because if I got stopped like that, I'd either have to pay $30 or $50 for a checked bag, or I'd have to throw away hundreds of dollars in product, which is not going to happen, right? So what am I going to do from now on? Well, I'm going to make sure that in the 1 quart baggie, if it's all carry-on, I don't usually travel with all carry-on, but we did. I'm going to make sure that the toiletries go in the 1 quart baggie. I ordered these cute little small plastic jars. I'll post them along with droppers and everything else from Amazon, these cute little jars. And I put my hydrating cream in one, citrus bloom lotion in another, and the doTERRA diaper rash cream in another. So those fit nice and convenient in there. I had a travel size face wash. What else was in there? And then for the one in my purse, I had the oils that I absolutely and positively wanted in my purse. Adaptive, Digest Zen, Forgive. I wanted as few as possible, like in my purse, okay? But I had a carry-on suitcase. What I'm going to make sure from now on is that I legit have an oils case, all right? Oils are supposed to be qualified as supplements or medicine, and she was not hearing it. She was not having any of it. Well, part of the problem is they both had all their stuff mixed together in toiletry bags, and so she was considering it toiletries, right? Right, so make sure you have a 1 quart Ziploc baggie in your purse with your toiletries, okay? And whatever oils you need immediately on the plane, and fill that baby up. And then in your carry-on suitcase, if you're trying to get by with all carry-on, make sure you have a legit oils case with just your oils, all right? So it's very clear that is what the situation is. And then I always pack an extra quart baggie in my purse just in case, right? But anywho, those qualify as supplements or medicine, okay? So never had a problem in 6 years, but clearly she was having a bad day. We had all kinds of trouble on this trip. So anywho, got through that. So I have a 30 oil case. This is another reason you want to make sure and transition all your stuff into travel size, 5 milliliter, or if you can get away with little drams or little rollers, so that if you do have to try to shove everything into a quart baggie, you got a better shot. Okay, you got a better shot. I travel a lot, so I'm working real hard on getting everything condensed. All right, let's see. What else do I have out to talk to you about? Super excited about the doTERRA dental floss that's in the convention kit, and the new formulated toothpaste that not only helps with whitening. So my teeth are really white. I can't use whiteners. I have tried all kinds, prescription kind, it doesn't matter. Whiteners, traditional whiteners, turn my teeth clear. My teeth turn translucent. All right, so I cannot use teeth whiteners at all. This white teeth is simply from doTERRA's natural whitening toothpaste. It does not turn my teeth clear or translucent. It does not cause horrific tooth sensitivity. When I use whiteners, it really ruined my teeth. It turned them translucent, and they were so sensitive and painful. It was horrific, right? So I can't use tooth whiteners. My white teeth is solely from doTERRA's natural whitening toothpaste. What else came in? I did all the recap on the oils last week, so go watch last week's video about Davana, Bergamot Mint, and Tulsi Holy Basil. It's the only way to get those oils right now, so please get your convention kit. It saves $85, all right? If you're brand new and don't have your own account with doTERRA yet, get your convention kit. You're getting a free account this time, so as a brand new person joining doTERRA, you're going to get $120 in free stuff. Okay, you're going to save $120. So make sure. Oh, Jennifer's got a great idea. She's used new contact containers, like for contacts, to put face wash and moisturizer in. I love that. Really smart. All right, so get your trays, get your supplement trays. You can get doTERRA's, you can get off of Amazon, doesn't matter. Just needs to be something that makes it easy so you can just reach and grab. Reach and grab. Christy says, is Bergamot Mint going to be in the regular line? None of the new oils are going to be in the regular line yet. They're LTO, limited time offer, which means they're only available in the convention kit. That is not how we normally do it, but we are at the mercy of the current healthcare crisis of 2020 has grossly affected shipping and manufacturing. And so unfortunately, we weren't able to get enough Tulsi Holy Basil, Davana, and Bergamot Mint. They all came from India, and we had troubles getting as much as we wanted from our co-impact sourcing partner in India. So the items that are out of stock now, right, are starting to be affected, not just non-oil products, but oil products as well. And yes, this is all a result of the current crisis, all right? So it's a major bummer, but make sure you get your convention kit so you can get Tulsi Holy Basil, Davana, Bergamot Mint, and then hopefully if things get back to normal sooner rather than later, we can get access to those products, right? The diffusers are supposed to come back in stock, but Dawn diffusers already sold out. We still have Rome and La Luz, I believe, right? So the goal is for those to come back out October 1st, but again, it depends on what we can get our hands on. So a little frustrating, but doTERRA is doing an amazing job for all the products that they do have in stock still. Yay, Christy says, you are my doTERRA rock star, Lisa Zimmer. Thanks, Christy. Thank you for doing you. You are very welcome. You are very welcome. All right, so I have to try to remember to post links for you for my droppers, my little jars that I got, and I'll post links for anything else I find in my little Amazon what have I ordered lately for you. All right, so make sure that you've got some great oil recipes for your diffuser. I want to hear from you what's in your diffuser right now and why, how much of it, what you love about it. I need some new diffuser blends. I haven't been very experimental lately. This is a standby for me, the bergamot, cassia, and spearmint, and citrus bloom and elevation has been my new go-to. So um, yeah, so we're gonna have to figure out how to travel well with these oils so that TSA isn't such stinker. And I know they're doing the best that they can, but we want to make sure that we get to take our oils and products with us too. If all fails, check your bag. I've checked my entire every oil case before. I wrap a garbage bag around it so nobody knows what it is, and that way if anything leaks, my clothes are protected. So you can travel with as much oils and supplements as you want in your check bag, right? But make sure when you're traveling that you know that they might enforce things a little differently than they have in the past. All right. Allie's using Harvest Spice and Wild Orange. Melanie is using Breathe and Lavender because it's toddler nap time and they're a little stuffy. Brenda's using Elevation and Cheer. Ooh, I need to check that out. All right, these are good. I want to hear your recipes. I want to hear what oils you're using and how. Share your testimonials. And because remember, when you participate in the comments here or share my videos or whatever, right, more people are going to learn how to use their oils better. That's how we learn. We learn from each other. I am not the knower of all the things. It's a collaboration. It's a team here. It's a community here. We learn from each other. Lots of tremendously talented and smart people in this group, and I want to hear what works for you. Remember, that's also how you get to qualify for the free coach bag at the end of the month. It's a random giveaway. I don't pick. You don't have to be on my team. You don't even have to have a doTERRA account because I don't know who does and who doesn't. And then also, instead this month, I am going to let the winner pick between that or an acrylic tray from 405 Laser Works. I love their acrylic trays. It's how I store a lot of my oils and put them on display and have them out so I remember to use them every day. All right, so what else we got? I think Serenity Oil is 10% off. That's a must-have for helping shut off your brain, helping with sleep, helping with teeth grinding, all kinds of good stuff. Check out recipes in the comments. Make sure you get your doTERRA order in. If you're ordering the convention kit and you are an account holder and you do choose to order monthly, make sure that you do both this month. Your convention kit gets ordered on a standard one-time order, and all the rest of your products get ordered on your normal monthly LRP. Make sure you order at least 50 PV product value or more so that it triggers rewards points for all your orders for the month. I logged into my account and had like 300 points in there this month. It was pretty awesome. So I stocked up on things that I love for fear of running out. I ordered a couple more bottles of Copaiba soft gels, Serenity soft gels, Clary Calm oil, Clary Calm roller, hydrating cream. I think that's it. Those are the ones where I was a little short on, so I stocked up. Feel free to stock up, right? And if anyone has a 1-liter shampoo from doTERRA that they're willing to part with, please send me a private message. I would love to trade with you or purchase it from you. I somehow ended up with 2 large conditioners and no large shampoo. So I would love a private message and would love to get my hands on another 1 or 2 or 3 of the 1-liter shampoo from doTERRA. Thanks, guys. Hope you all have a great day. Go get some doTERRA hair care. Get this small bottle. I'm stocking up on the small bottles, but I really want that big one, folks. All right. Hope you all have an awesome day. Thanks for joining me. Happy oiling. Bye.